Posting for Coach was talking about the windshield mentality you guys have to have. Obviously, you might hear from the outside that you're favored all these games. Like, how do you maintain that? How difficult is it to maintain over other people saying about you?
Thank you for your question. I feel like we do a good job of focusing on being inside out, and we have a game 7 mentality. We reset every single week. Coach Sweeney says it all the time. You know, like every single week it's the biggest game of the year because it's the one we're playing, and I think we take that seriously. Like we take that seriously in our preparation. Like it doesn't matter what you did last week. We reset every week and get ready for the next opponent.
Obviously, like Alabama, Vandy, all of these other results. I mean, is that a good reminder sometimes of how any team can win?
Yes, sir. Yeah, I mean, I think it shows how hard it is to win. You know, a lot goes in to winning, a lot of preparation and a lot of things go into it. So you got to give, you know, every game, every rep of practice, it's respect, you know, because you never know when it's going to be that play or never know what you're going to have to execute to win. But I think just you know, being focused on what you got to do every single day, that's key.
Darian Carter, Greenville News. Phil Mafah rushed for a season high against FSU last week. I guess after a big rushing game like that, does he kind of come to you guys and kind of thank you for blocking, or how does that interaction goes when he has like those big games and big runs?
Oh yeah, Phil's awesome. You know, he's actually my roommate. You know what I'm saying? We after the game, we always watch the game back. But you know, Phil's always, you know, he's always like that. Like he always come and, you know, thank us. You know, even when we do things that, you know, maybe we make a mistake. Like Phil's he'll never point fingers at anybody. You know, we're all in it together and we all understand that. But yeah, Phil's great. You know, he always shows love, man. He's awesome.
I think you guys have given up after not O-line wise, no sacks in the first 3 games. You guys kind of allowed 2. I guess how do you guys kind of take those sacks? How do you kind of like try to fix those mistakes when you give up like a sack?
Yes, sir. Thank you for the question. You know, just that, like we gotta, you know, look at the tape, look at what happened and learn from it. That's the best way to handle that situation. Watch it and learn from it and do what we have to do to make sure it doesn't happen again.
Just talked to Dabo about how coaches grade you all every game. How have you been graded so far this season, and do you agree with your grades most of the time?
I mean, yeah. You know, I'm fortunate enough to play for Coach Luke. You know, he's great. You know what I'm saying? He's a great coach, and you know what I'm saying. I think he grades us. He grades us great. He gives us what we earn. So yeah, I'm happy with him. Ultimately, you want the win. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, you get the win, and then you get the grade sheet, and then look at your corrections. Look at what you got to fix and practice the next week. So that's ultimately what I'm worried about.
Larry Williams, TigerIllustrated.com. If you were to go back and look at last year's guard and tackle pulls, some of the close cut-ups, compare them to this season, how dramatic would the difference be, just collectively what you got with
yes, sir. Yeah, I mean, I think that is an area we definitely improved. You know, obviously there's still area to improve in those plays, running, you know, that scap scheme plays, but I think our attention to detail is better. I think, you know, we emphasize it more, so we're better at it. But, you know, there's always areas for improvement. We're still trying to get better at that every week.
Grayson Mayer, TigerNet.com. I think it was Blake Miller we talked a couple weeks ago, just speaking on how detail-oriented Matt Luke can be on the sideline. Just how is this line and him, just how's that cohesion sort of grown as the season progressed?
Yeah, I mean, it's great. I mean, we have a great relationship with our coach, and, you know, he's really intentional about practice and how important, just like you said, like how important details are. Because like I was telling him, like you never know when it's going to be that play that changes the game. So you got to give every single play that respect. And I think he does a great job with us in practice, giving us looks. And the scout team does an amazing job every week giving us looks to get us ready for the game and really tuning in and focusing on those details, because ultimately that's what makes the play successful.
I noticed pregame in all the huddles, you're the one in the middle. There's some kind of thing you're doing where you're raising your hand, lowering it.
Yeah.
You know, like what are you actually chanting?
So that started with Andre Branch. He started doing that at Clemson back when he was playing. It's kind of just like a chant. I won't do it here; it'd be too loud. But yeah, it's kind of a chant. We start, you get the guys up for the game. We do it on Thursdays too, or Friday after game prep. You kind of just get the guys going, get our mindset right. But honestly, I just do that for them. You know what I'm saying? And I think I talked last time with y'all, like, I'm only able to do that because they allow me to do that, you know what I'm saying? So I think it's just testament to my teammates, them instilling confidence in me, so I try to give that back to them.
Were you chosen to do that, or is it a different player each week?
No, it's kind of just, Rook did it, Rook Aroro, he did it when I got here, and then he left. I kind of just, I like doing that. I'm a passionate, emotional guy, so I kind of just started doing it, and then, kind of just became a routine.
I guess where does that come from? I mean, I think I've seen you on the sideline too, just kind of really get very fired up. Like, why are you that way? Do you think?
Honestly, I just love the game, really. I'm just grateful every single day to be out there playing the game I love, so I don't ever take that for granted. And I love my brothers, really. We put a lot into this. It means everything to me. So, giving my brothers everything I got, that's what I'm trying to do. So I'm very emotional and passionate about it because it's everything to me.
Any questions virtually for Tristan? Anybody else in the room? All right. Thank you, Tristan.
All right.
Appreciate your time.
Hey, thank y'all for y'all time and questions. Thank you.